the stakes couldn't be higher for Intel's Panther Lake. This 2026 laptop chip might just redefine gaming, battery life, and performance. Or it could be the company's last shot at staying relevant in a crowded market, dominated by Apple, AMD, and Qualcomm. If you're a tech enthusiast or someone eyeing a new laptop, you won't want to miss what this chip, codenamed Panther Lake, and officially dubbed the Intel Core Ultra Series 3, has in store. It's not just another processor. It's Intel's bold bet on a leaner, more efficient future, especially after recent layoffs and strategic shifts that have shaken up the company. But here's where it gets controversial. Can a scaled-down Intel truly outshine giants like Qualcomm's Snapdragon X series or Apple's N chips? Let's break it down step by step, making sure even beginners can follow along as we explore the tech behind Panther Lake and why it matters for your next device. Panther Lake represents a pivotal moment for Intel, arguably their most significant chip in recent years. Scheduled for release in late 2025 and early 2026, it's the first to use Intel's cutting-edge 18A manufacturing process. Think of this as a super advanced blueprint for building tiny transistors that run cooler and faster, promising to restore Intel's edge in chipmaking. CEO Pat Gelsinger had hyped this process as the game changer that would propel Intel back to leadership, but his abrupt departure last December adds a layer of intrigue. Will Panther Lake deliver on those promises, or will it highlight unfinished business? Either way, this chip aims to prove that a more streamlined Intel can still compete fiercely against rivals who have been innovating at breakneck speed. But what exactly does Panther Lake bring to your laptop or handheld gaming device? Like the innovative MSI Claw 8 AI+, the core idea is simple yet exciting. Enhanced battery life, boosted performance, superior gaming graphics, and all at a more accessible price point. Intel's latest offering isn't confined to slim, lightweight laptops. They've crafted 3 distinct versions to suit a range of needs. This means Panther Lake could replace both the energy-efficient Lunar Lake chips, ideal for long-lasting portability, and the more robust Arrow Lake H models, great for power-hungry tasks in beefier machines. In essence, it's Intel's way of saying, why choose between efficiency and power when you can have both? Intel is rolling out options with 8 and 16 CPU cores, each paired with 4 fresh Xe3 graphics cores for integrated visuals. For the high-end crowd, there's a 16-core CPU boasting 12 Xe3 graphics cores and 12 ray tracing units. That's the most powerful integrated graphics setup Intel has ever released, hinting at exciting possibilities if Intel decides to expand into standalone desktop gaming GPUs. To put this in perspective, imagine playing recent games with smoother lighting effects and higher frame rates without needing a separate graphics card, making it a potential game changer for casual gamers or those on a budget. As Intel's chief CPU architect Stephen Robinson puts it, previous generations forced tough choices. You could go for a Lunar Lake chip with amazing battery life or an Arrow Lake for raw power. Panther Lake aims to bridge that gap, he explains. Even though it ditches the built-in memory that made Lunar Lake so efficient and incorporates low-power E-cores, which previously dragged down battery life in chips like Meteor Lake, causing issues in apps such as Microsoft Teams, Intel insists on up to 10% less power consumption across the whole chip. This could translate to genuinely better real-world battery life than Lunar Lake, including during demanding video calls. A relief for remote workers and students alike. Delving into the specs, the improvements are striking. Panther Lake features brand new Cougar Cove Performance Cores, P-cores, and Darkmont Efficiency Cores, E-cores, all on that efficient 18A process. Intel claims a 40% reduction in power for comparable single-threaded tasks, or a 50% jump in multi-threaded performance at the same power level, potentially outpacing Lunar Lake. The graphics aren't lagging either, with promises of over 50% more GPU power than before. For beginners, this means faster loading times, smoother multitasking, and graphics that handle everything from video editing to light gaming without breaking a sweat. Of course, the specifics depend on which version you pick. the top-tier model with 12 Xe3 cores might deliver that 50% graphics boost over Lunar Lake's 8 Xe2 cores. But we're still waiting on details for the 4 Xe3 core variants. Will they prioritize battery life or performance? Intel fellow Tom Peterson hinted that even the most powerful version could fit into a handheld like the MSI Claw 8, which impressed many last month with its blend of portability and playability. Plus, a new feature called Intelligent Bias Control V3 helps by directing gaming tasks to the efficient E-cores, freeing up energy for the graphics where it counts most. Robinson notes, we're leaning more on our robust E-cores for gaming, which allocates more power to the GPU. This could mean less stuttering and more stable frame rates in games, benefiting both newcomers to PC gaming and seasoned players. This is the part most people miss. Intel is innovating beyond hardware. Like Microsoft and Valve, they're pre-compiling game shaders and storing them in the cloud for seamless downloads, reducing in-game hiccups. Part of their graphics software package, this updates with games and drivers, and you can opt out if preferred. A thoughtful touch for customization. Panther Lake also packs a slightly upgraded NPU for AI workloads, more compact than before, support for up to 96 gigabytes of RAM, and new compression-mounted modular LPCAMM memory, a space-saving RAM type that could make repairs easier, as seen in Lenovo laptops. The image processing unit now includes AI-driven noise reduction and local tone mapping for sharper webcam feeds, while the media engine handles 10-bit video encoding and decoding for formats like AVC and AV1, plus Sony's XAVC codecs, perfect for content creators sharing high-quality videos. While we don't have full market details yet, check out the images below for a sneak peek at the differences. The 8-core, 16-core, and 16-core with 16 Xe cores. Note how lower-end models skip certain cores, higher-end ones support faster RAM. But adding extra Xe3 cores means sacrificing some PCIe lanes, affecting expansions like external drives. Thunderbolt 5 isn't integrated yet, only Thunderbolt 4, though it's available separately. Interestingly, not all parts are made in-house. Only the compute tile uses Intel's 18A process, with the platform controller and high-end GPU tiles outsourced. This raises eyebrows. Is Intel's reliance on external fabs a smart cost-saving move or a sign of lingering manufacturing challenges? And what if NVIDIA GPUs end up integrated into future Intel packages? As rumored from their recent deal, it's a fascinating glimpse into a collaborative chip future where empty spots on the package could soon house third-party tech. Intel's timeline has Panther Lake's first models shipping later this year, with more in early 2026. They're in production, aiming to be the most adopted PC platform, with their Arizona Fab 52 ramping up for full 18A output. But will this chip live up to the hype, or does Intel still have hurdles to overcome? What do you think? Is Panther Lake the comeback story Intel needs, or are external dependencies a red flag? Do you believe integrated graphics will finally challenge dedicated GPUs, or is this just another incremental step? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear agreements and disagreements, especially on whether Intel can truly compete without fully owning their supply chain. Let's discuss. Sean Hollister.